the cottonwood from that last drop we did. There's really no good way to get rid of this stuff, so we got a fire going. It burned all day yesterday. Just got here this morning, threw some more logs on. This will take us about 3 days to burn all this stuff. We're just about to head to work. We've got a pretty gnarly job today, but we don't need the grapple truck, so we just leave it here. And then hopefully tomorrow, when we get back to the shop, hopefully this will be burned down a little bit. We are taking the Vermeer today because it is kind of a tight driveway. This Vermeer is 4 feet shorter and weighs about half as much. And parking is limited, so we're gonna roll. There are 6 of us, so we're gonna roll 4 deep in this one, 2 deep in that one.
Keep coming.
That was a squeeze. That was a tough driveway. How long would we be? An hour. An hour to get these trucks to park like this. But I'm glad we brought this little chipper, because otherwise the more bark would be where the flatbed is, and we would have to park the service truck like around the block. We wouldn't have been able to make that turn. So I'm really glad that we had the Avant and the little chipper today. I might not be talking to the camera too much in this video because I'm gonna be pretty focused. I'm nervous. I'm gonna have Isaac climb up that really tall hemlock and hang a climbing line for me, and I'm gonna climb up this tall cedar and hang another climbing line for myself. In theory, that will allow me to kind of walk up this tree, and if it is to fail, I will be suspended by these 2 trees. In addition to that, we're probably gonna put the rigging line in this cedar right here that's behind this hemlock and kind of guy it back. The problem is that this hemlock is the biggest, heaviest tree in this whole grove here, so it's sketchy for like a million reasons. This cedar tree, maybe you can see it in the drone, it's totally bowed over. Like, there's a lot of weight in that cedar, so I don't really want to climb up that cedar with that thing above me. It's just a very dangerous situation. So like I said, I'm like nervous, you know. This is why we do tree work, right? It's fun, it's challenging, but it's scary. Like, people die doing this stuff. So Isaac's setting a line for me there. I'm gonna go up this tree, and we're just gonna take our time and try to set up as many ropes and as much rigging as we can, and try to just do this safely, have everybody go home safely. A tree like this, it's a serious business. So I'm gonna tell Randy there's no joking today. It's not allowed. So I'm putting a 200-foot Kalimba in this and a 300-foot drenaLINE in Isaac's tree because it's further. I'm probably gonna carry these some Arbortec stuff soon. I'm wearing an Arbortec jacket. Seems like nice stuff. Trying it out for the first time today. This is the Courant Koala. I don't know what's going on with my harness. Every time I get in it, I have to like suck it way in.
That's weird.
It is weird. I don't get it. Oh, man. I'm nervous, dude. Okay, I got the Bucklite titanium spurs. I'm wearing Clogger Defender Pro chainsaw chat pants. Okay, Gibbs climber double-ended flip line. Notch rope under Vertec. Arbo space adjustable friction saver. And I'm ready to go.
Are you gonna use that friction saver up there?
Yeah, I'm gonna save hella friction.
Yeah.
And I am spurring up this tree instead of shooting a line because look how small these limbs are and they all droop down. We've already got a very dangerous situation. Let's just get up here the safest way possible. Even if it was something like a maple or an oak in this situation, I'd still consider spiking it because our #1 priority here is getting this tree down safely. Hey Sam,
Yeah.
can you ask Randy to to ask Jacob if he has a preference on how he wants to be tied in. Like, does he just want natural crotch or friction saver or what?
Jake, Isaac wants to know, do you have a preference of how you want to be tied in over on the other one? Natural crotch, friction saver?
Friction saver would be sick, but I'm already using mine.
Friction saver would be sick. Does Isaac have one?
No, I don't, not with me, but there's an extra one in my gear bag. That'd be awesome to tie me in right there.
I got it. You got to take him and stuff. I got the ground.
No, he's not ready for it yet. He just wanted to know.
Tell me he's a coward for not being ready.
Wish we had like 10 blocks and 10 rigging lines and 10 GRCSs, you know?
Yeah? Well, I wish we had 20.
All right, you win.
That's all I've ever wanted.
Yeah. Dang, all these cedars have blown out tops.
This area up here got hit really hard with that cyclone.
Oh,
like
yeah.
The whole east side up here.
It was like this whole, dude, we were working in this neighborhood like crazy. It was just like shut down. I'd never seen anything like that before. I've never like been in like a bad storm like that.
Yeah, that was like the storm of the century for around here.
I hope Isaac is clearing me like a good path too, you know what I mean? I gotta talk to him. I'm gonna try to find him.
You know where I'll be.
Hello? Hey.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, Isaac, will you please make sure I have like a somewhat clear path, you know, my line?
Absolutely not.
Like, yeah. Like, see how I'm selectively removing a few limbs that I know are gonna be a bugger?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I got you.
See how efficient it was for me to get up here with the blended flip line? It's just gonna make it smoother for me. Okay. Man, I hope my rope's long enough.
Man, me too.
Yeah, yours is definitely long enough.
Sam said it seemed kind of short.
Should be 300 feet.
You didn't cut it or anything?
Both ends looked cut.
Really?
Yeah, he said his is, and then when I had to dump the bag out, and that end was cut.
Yeah, I can't really remember. Hope my rope's long enough. So I'm feeling my line with my left hand as I rappel for any abnormalities.
I have a bunch of hangers in my tree, so just everybody stay away.
Hey Jake, not that you didn't know this, but you're such a faster climber than Isaac.
That's because I'm younger, pretty much.
Yeah.
Other than the amount of years we've lived, it's my double-ended flip line.
Yeah, that did it.
What do you think? Why do you think I got done first?
Just because you're skilled.
That's not it.
Because he took the easier tree.
Easier tree, look at look how bushy mine is.
I still have a million nubs on mine.
I have some bad news.
What?
You remember the other day when you gave my ditch witch a little love tap?
Yeah.
I can't open the engine compartment now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it won't let me open it. Like I have to.
That is really bad news for you.
Yeah. Well, I just want to let you know that I broke it and I'm taking care of it.
No, I'm sorry, man. I'll have Aaron fix it.
No, I'm not worried about it. I just want to let you know how that what I thought was going to be a simple deal wasn't. I'm still going to put a guilty of treason sticker on it. right there.
I almost want like 2 rigging lines, like one in each cedar. I don't know, maybe that's, but then again, I probably am gonna want a rigging line in this cedar at some point, right?
Probably, but also it's.
But I can kind of leapfrog them if I.
Yeah, if you put a rigging line in those, when it comes down to that point, because there'll be a lot of stress off of it, you can like undo one and one will capture it and you can lower it just in case it wants to fall.
Yeah.
Can I get a friction saver tied on when somebody gets a sec?
No, I can go grab it now.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna climb up one of those trees too. Are you on? Can you find us?
I'm trying.
Man, I might resync all these when Isaac gets down.
I'm never coming down.
Hey, Sam,
Yeah.
can I use your climbing line?
Sure.
Is it back there?
It is kind of by the chipper underneath that little covered area in the monkey beaver bag.
Jacob, why don't you have 5 climbing lines on the truck? Why are
I
you
do,
using
but I
other
don't have
people's?
carabiners for devices. Sweet, thank you.
Nice job making a mess. Butts aren't even out.
Sorry, dude. My bad.
Do we have any more scenes? I think this one is bugging everything up.
That's the bugger.
I think so. Like when I put it on, I can only hear it in one ear.
I can,
I think it's this
it's
one.
just a bad Cena.
Yeah, I just factory reset all of them so they're not connected to phones now. I need one of you guys to climb that other cedar for me.
Which one?
This one, like, right here.
Oh, for a block?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a block in both of these.
How high up you want? Like 30 feet?
Probably like 50 feet. So I'm gonna want that big impact block and the 3/4 inch line, and on the big impact block, I need one of those big Deadeye slings. How you feeling, Isaac?
I feel great.
Not so great?
I feel great.
Oh.
On top of the world.
Yes, it's cool to lie.
Oh, shoot. Dude, I cut a lot more than I thought.
No, it's good. Don't. I think it's good. We got a nice. I need a good path.
Yeah, I'm struggling right now.
Yeah. You are?
I just out of nowhere started not feeling very good.
Welcome to hell, Sam.
Heads up. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. The block and the port and the sling.
You want the board wrapped too? You're a sick
All right.
That's cool, running out from there.
All right, I'm ready for a block and rigging line.
All right, I'm gonna fish this line down. Will you go tie it to the tip of that tree?
Yeah, I'll run up it real quick.
Thanks, man. This is 3/4 inch rope. Very strong stuff. All right, I'm gonna come out. I'll leave this rope in here single line. That way we can just rope walk back up at the end.
How'd you tie it off up there, Jake?
I run a bowline with a stopper knot at the end.
So old school. That's how I'm tying this ring on.
Mystery knot. Yeah. Yeah. Suddenly I'm feeling sick too.
Everybody wants to copy me.
Now it's time to go up there.
I don't know how to tie a running bowline with a stopper knot. Running bowline? Yeah. Stopper knot? Yeah. But together,
Yeah.
there's just no way.
It's too complicated.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Are they all hooked up?
Yep, all hooked up.
Okay, 4 hours. We've been here 4 hours and now it's time.
It's still good for like 5 kilonewtons. Sorry, my
No,
try.
sorry, it was just super light to hold. Give it the old. Yep, that's the sound I like.
This is a 300-foot long rope.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna need somebody to flick me my
Your other climb line?
my other climb line here in a minute.
Yeah.
Imagine the swing right now if I slipped.
That would be sick, dude.
Turn my flip line around so I don't swing crazy far if I slip. But I also don't want to be totally committed to this tree, so I'm gonna clip into a accessory carabiner like I did the other day. I'm gonna top this thing, this little guy. Yeah, I should be able to get that. Sweet. Thank you. Nice. I like the way you tied that. All right.
two climb lines. Trying to keep 90% of my weight on the ropes, not on the trunk.
That's gonna be good enough. That ain't going nowhere.
It's awesome having Aaron here because I wouldn't even be filming this if he weren't here probably. I'd be too distracted. What is going on?
You want me to send you up this rope right here on that line right there? You just drape it over and then I'll pull that rope out of the hemlock branches.
Sure, yeah. Thank you.
I saw the struggle and it looked like it was being really dumb. I mean, sweet. All right. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, it's like stuck on a branch over here.
Do we have the pole saw?
I think it's in the truck.
You could also just drop that line and I can send it back up to you. This way, I'll keep this tag line on it and have it pulled this way.
Just all the way at the end?
I just need to make sure it reaches the ground. So it should reach the ground if you have it all equal. Like it's all out.
Here, I can just spike up there real quick, Jake.
They're still gonna like follow my rope and suck. I'd still like to drop it to you if possible.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely. I should have put the line over it so I could keep it away from that. You got it.
I'll just keep it like really slack for a little while longer.
All right, Jake, you want me to just go on up there?
I mean, I would just like, you know, the more we can get, the better. Even though I got my rope, but it's like, well, I don't know. What do you think? Now I've got it.
No, you got it. It's only when you come down.
I wouldn't worry about it, Sam. But see, if you wouldn't have geared up, then you would have needed to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just good practice, right?
It's like a fireman.
Yeah.
Dude, it's kind of crazy. Like I haven't had any slack tending problems until this tree, and now it's like kind of. I'm about to lose it on this device, dude. I saw people complaining about its slack tending abilities. And I was like, I haven't had any issues, but now that I'm sideways.
You having issues?
Yeah. Ah. Dude, finally.
How's it feeling, Jake?
Feels like I'm getting a pedicure
Man,
on a beach.
Mani pedi?
Yeah.
Nice, yeah, that's perfect.
I'll probably go up 10 more feet and then I'll ask for the ropes.
You want both of them?
Yeah, I think I'll just put both in the same spot. What do you think?
Both of the same spot would be pretty ideal for the first base of it.
Yeah.
Because at some point when you get down to it, you're gonna have to let them go, but you're gonna have to put one pretty low while you take another chunk.
Yeah, and then I can come down and bring it back up higher. Yeah, okay. All right, no more hints.
No more hints. No more hints. I can do it myself.
Yeah. These aren't really proper pruning cuts on that big cedar, but I could not care less right now about it.
Dude, that is just a big pile of shit. That was well before these trees.
Yeah, some of it's just like old rotten bush and stuff.
Like none of that stuff is from here. There's a bunch of cherry in there.
Yeah, it looks like they've been dumping like their clippings and everything back here.
Yeah.
Let's give me some ropes. Man, I hope I get a clear path for the big one. I'll take Isaac's pathetic rope first. What'd you say? Nothing? I'm like dying in this jacket. I wonder if this thing has zippers. Oh, what the heck? It's got... Dude, the sleeves come off this thing? What the heck? I'm so upset that I wore a shirt under this.
Totally gonna steal that, dude.
I'm like dying of heat up here, and it's like, do I really want to take this jacket off and then have sawdust on my back of the rest of this tree?
You're online, by the way, just FYI. Yeah, but
All right, I'm throwing a sleeve down. That'll probably be worth some money someday.
I'm taking it.
Instant Vertec fan. Heck yeah, that is sick. It sucks when you have to take your jacket off when you're climbing it. You always get sawdust on your back. It's just there for the rest of the tree. Heads up. I should have brought extra gas with me. This is gonna suck if I run out of gas up here. Dude, that is so sick. I can't believe that the sleeves come off that thing.
Are you getting those for the whole crew, right?
Names and all.
That would be sick, actually.
So, quick question.
Yeah?
You're probably going to want to retie that because that's the hard, like, once you get this one, we'll crank it. And then if any pressure goes off of it, you probably want to put that one on, right?
I just wanted this one first because I have a straight shot on this one. I feel like we might have to wrestle that one. You gonna lock that bad boy off?
Yeah, it's locked off.
It is? It's tight?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I figure we'll wait till we get this one on.
Okay.
That's why I didn't know that you were gonna do that. Like, I figured we would put this one on with the GRCS, tighten that up, and then that one that you just tied on would get loose again. You got a branch coming up with you, dude. That's super sucky.
Oh, I like it. I like pulling up a branch 100 feet. Sick.
It's starting to look like a carbon climber. So many ropes.
I miss my crane. Dude, my bridge is like twisted. I don't even understand how.
A lot of guys will run those gizmos and gadgets on their bridge to keep it from getting twisted. But I think like this is the only time I'd ever care to do that.
So many ropes. I have 5 ropes in this tree, dude.
Do you want me to tighten up that that GRCS line?
Let me just tie this real quick.
Yeah. I'd love to make it more difficult for you by tightening that up.
Dude, my stupid colorblind eyeballs are like getting confused on the ropes. Okay, go ahead. Everything is tied, so you can lock everything off. All right, so here's the scoop. We've got, well, they're locking this off on the GRCS, so we've got a 3/4 inch rigging line going over there, 5/8 rigging line going over there. The knots are kind of opposing, so they're kind of pulling against each other. This is a guy line over here, because if this tree were to swing for some reason after the top is cut, it's not gonna swing that way, it's gonna swing that way, because this is where the trees are over. So that is a guy line in case, worst case scenario, when this thing freezes, it doesn't like swing and do something absolutely insane. That's the current mantle rope, that's the weakest rope, that's the least important rope. These are very big, thick ropes. Now, I'm just gonna keep climbing, reducing weight, cutting what I can, and the plan is gonna evolve as we go. But I've got a climbing line here, I got a climbing line here. This rope runner Vertec has been really nice, but now that it's getting sideways, it's like, it is actually hard to tend because I took out the pulley. This is just a smooth piece of metal now. And I haven't had any issues with it until this tree. I wish I had my zigzag right now, but it's in the bucket truck. So everything's locked off. Now I'm just gonna climb. So we're not lifting the tree, we're just tightening this rope. The less stretch we have in the rope, the less force this tree is gonna have, you know? Man, you guys really got that tight.
Do you think we can do more on the other one?
Maybe, yeah, let's try. Can you give it a couple cranks? Not in the drill, but by hand?
Yeah, that got tighter. That definitely moved.
So now it's just burning it out.
Okay, that's good. Let's just lock everything off. Let Papa do his thing.
All right, Pappy, show us how it's done.
You know what else would be crazy? Is if this thing stood up. What would I even do? I'd be toast.
sorry. I was wondering where you were. I was like, this guy's super tall.
I'm just watching the view. This is like a perfect spot.
Hey, we should definitely keep like camping chairs on the truck.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised that didn't just fall right out. It's like the worst to do with that type of stuff.
It's the best.
I think it's just pretty energy exerting when you gotta do that. I hate that.
Nope.
Nope, not for me. Maybe for you.
I'm gonna have so many hangers in this tree when I'm done with it.
What do you think? We can pull the top back?
Yeah, tied to the Avant, dude.
Yeah.
Let's follow this thing. I wonder if this would be comfy.
You just put it on your lower D's.
I'm gonna try that, yeah. My lower D, see if that's
If you had 2 bridges, it would definitely.
still uncomfortable. If you hate to be. Sorry, only got one.
Can't afford 2 bridges.
Dude, yeah. In this economy?
What'd you touch? Poop?
Nothing.
Oh, is that from the grease? What were you zerking?
Put a bunch of grease in your water bottle.
Do you want to try to zerk the Vermeer chipper right now? Oh, you just did?
Dang, dude. Thing's about to go.
Might be able to upsell some more work here.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's going right towards their shed, too. Be a really easy tree, too. There's like nothing on it.
Jake, we found another tree that you might be able to upsell on.
Found another bad one.
You know, practice your backflips, bro.
No, not right now. This isn't the right grass for me. I'm more of a Kentucky blue.
No.
Sorry, am I boring you?
No. I wasn't, not
See
at
how
all.
it is?
Like, do you even feel remotely close to where you're like gonna be topping it? Or is it like, I still have a forever to go? You know that feeling where you're like,
I feel like I have forever to go.
oh wow, that's never a good feeling.
I mean, it's about 14 inches right here. So I guess I could top it. We're definitely climbing the cedar when we're done. This thing is riddled with it. Hangers. Unless I just throw a stub perfect and knock them all out.
Did you want us to try to crank any more on the GRCS just because you've lightened it?
I don't know. Do you want to just tell me, just touch the rope and tell me, does it feel tight still?
No, that still feels tight as the dickens.
All right. No, I'm just gonna keep going. Honestly, I kind of do want to tie into the cedar, but I'm gonna keep lightening it up. One thing that's nice about this tree is every branch hits my ropes when it falls.
Yes. Oh, so much yes.
6 out of 10. This whole job site is one giant tripping hazard.
Up there.
It honestly like feels pretty, like the higher I get up here, the more like, dude, this thing's pretty stout.
Are you above your tie-in?
Yeah. Well, I'm even with it right now.
Gotta love that.
I've got a solid 30 feet above me too.
Yeah, I saw that. That looked like it was really fun.
being above my tie-in, honestly, if anything.
If anything, it's just really comfortable.
I like the way it pulls down on me in 2 directions simultaneously.
It's like trying to pants you.
That's right.
I'm so uncomfortable. I'm like really looking at the cedar like, might not be such a bad tie-in after all.
I just want to sit in something straight down.
Yeah. I need dude, I need some water.
Yep.
And I need gas. All right. Can you tell which rope is going to be easier for me to pull up, or does it make no difference?
I don't think it makes a difference, whatever one you're not using.
Dang, dude, this is way up here, man. This is tall. I'm really torn because on the one hand, I'm like, ooh, I should take out this drenaLINE and tie into this cedar in a minute. But I feel like I'm gonna want that tie-in later on.
Yeah, when you're gonna want to be able to float away.
Do we have a 4th climb line or another climb line? Even just that Arbor Freak, like a single line, just so I can be upright, man.
Yeah. You have an Arbor Freak. You want that up with the same pole that you're about to do.
Just something for single line. This is killing me, dude. I mean, I even wore the right socks. I don't get it.
I understand, dude.
The good news though is like all the tension is below me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get a lot of this tree out before I have to make the scary cut. 6 ropes for 1 tree, dude.
All right, you're on.
Dude, where is the gas?
It's on there.
There's no gas on here.
Dude,
It fell out.
Oh, dude, I see it. It's over. All right, I'm gonna put it on the Kalimba. Get your water though.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, this is the worst water I've ever had. This water is spicy. Oh yeah, I filled up right in the perfect time. Oh man, right on my rope. It's crazy. Whereas at the beginning of this tree, I was pulling out slack like every step I take. Now every step I take, I gotta let it back out.
I don't know if anyone's told you lately, Jake, but you're doing a bang up job.
Dude, nobody's told me.
Did you know those feed wheels don't go in reverse?
They don't?
No, you can't get them to go in reverse. It's just constantly going unless you hit the bar that stops it.
And then even then it won't go in reverse? That's a big boo-boo. That's not good.
All right, I'm almost ready for my 3rd tie-in.
What's your plan with that top? Just gonna send her?
I'm just gonna piece it down.
Dang, it's 2:30 already? Thought it was like 12.
It would be with a different climber.
It has been a long time since I've done one of these.
You don't think we need the big shot out anymore, do you?
I doubt it. We have so many ropes in any tree that we would ever need to climb.
Oh, dude, I tied it totally wrong.
What's he trying to do?
Trying to tie the Blake's hitch.
You don't know how to tie that?
He's also trying to show us that he's not too old. He's also
Come down
young.
from that tree right now.
How to tie a Blake's hitch. Seems like a good time. All right, Patrick.
Is that educated climber I hear, dude?
No way. Is he watching a video?
That totally is educated climber.
Thanks, Patrick.
All right, I did it. Shout out to Educated Climber for teaching me a Blake's hitch. I haven't tied a Blake's hitch in years. So the Blake's hitch is kind of one of those things that's nice to know because I am literally like out of climbing devices for this, and I wanted another tie-in because now I'm above my lines. It's very, very uncomfortable. So I'm trying to tie into the cedar now. So now I'm gonna take slack off the, okay, so now I'm in the cedar, so I'm so much more comfortable. All right, I'm gonna top this thing in a second. Am I clear?
Yeah, you're clear.
Okay,
Nice. I'm gonna grab that real quick.
First, that GoPro beeping sounded like the crane.
Oh, it overloaded Jake.
Yeah. Dang, I hope that top got captured.
That was like a horrible timing for that to happen.
I know, it died like right as the top went over.
So what are you gonna do? Just little pieces on the way down?
Yep.
Should we chip what we can or just leave the wood where it lies?
just chip the branches and leave the wood. I'm gonna take my lanyard off of this now, I think. I think 3 tie-ins should be sufficient. I was like, what? I was like, oh man, that's gonna hit the rigging line. That's gonna bounce. Holy smokes. Moving, man. All right, this should be good.
All right.
That definitely relieved pressure on my tree. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna make a little tension cut here. Is everything locked off?
Everything is locked off. I'm gonna follow that little maple stub with all the live suckers on it real quick, Jake, just to let you know I'm using a chainsaw. Nice job, boys.
Headache!
Clear.
Dude.
Sounds heavy?
No. Good. Every chunk I take, I feel a little bit better, you know?
You want me to try to tighten up on it again, or?
No, it's fine for now. It's kind of suspended. I think most of the weight of this tree is being held by those ropes now.
Yeah, yesterday was probably the best day of work I've ever had.
Just burning cottonwood all day.
More than that, I was finding all kinds of stuff to burn.
Jeez, arsonist on our hands.
A new job title, Master of Fire.
Master arsonist.
Yeah, Master Arsonist. I wonder if I can get your L&I rates reduced doing that.
Do you want the Screaming Eagle here in a minute?
Yeah, I will want that in about 20 feet. Although it's kind of nice, I'm getting all these hangers and stuff out of the cedar too, so it's...
Dude, your work positioning is insane. You can go so many directions.
Yeah, you want me to go deadwood that? The hemlock?
That was a sick push.
I thought I could like just notch it and drop it backwards, but like that's not working. think I will take that Screaming Eagle. There's really no fast way to do this tree.
How's that? Does you feel like you're getting ripped apart right now?
Yes.
All right, guys, let's tie him off.
But not in the tree.
All right, I need all these ropes tidied up. I'm gonna pull this one out now. I gotta get a picture. So gassed, dude.
Well, your big saw's on and warmed up if you want to pull it up, but just be careful,
I'm gonna have to
Jake.
pull it up slowly.
Yeah, just be careful because I
Like,
don't.
totally smoked.
I know. This is when it happens.
Yeah.
Gas out at the end of the day.
Absolutely. You know? It's crazy because this tree's so, I've been so scared, but also so irritated because of all the ropes.
That was sick.
Nice. You all right?
Yeah, I'm just smoked, dude. I'm like tired. This tree really took it out of me because it was really physically demanding, and it was really stressful, and it was really annoying.
A lot of mental and physical things going on there.
A minute ago, I was like, you've never done a tree this big, and then you signed out immediately, and I was like, oh, shoot, did I hurt his feelings?
Did everything.
It'd be nice to get as much pressure off as we can before I make this
I
cut.
can go all day. It's like the hardest I've worked all day. 2 minutes of cranking.
That's the name of my memoir, bro.
All right, that's about as much as I got.
All right, so we got to think all the bad things that can go wrong here. One bad thing, this thing totally fails. It takes the cedar out. Cedar fails too, but I've already removed a quarter of the tree, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Move number two is I could cut it and it could swing like crazy, but we've got it guyed off that way, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Number three, it's gonna stand up when I cut this, in which case the potential risk is it hitting this rope and pulling me, but it's just slightly above. If it starts to go up, I can pull this up, and I think I can. It'll go past me. So it's not gonna swing this way because the trees are both on that side. This is just where we're at. We're gonna cut it and see what happens. Yeah, for you, baby. Speak for yourself. Can't even cut through it. It's like it is cut through, but now it's resting. Like there's basically a huge branch that's skewered dead on into the tree, and it's cut now, but it's still like pushing on it. You know what I mean? So I can't cut through it with my saw because it's pinching.
Gotta fall back into the tree.
It settled into the rope. It's in the rope now. And on this branch, holy crap, it's still, now it's on a different branch, dead on. Cutting a chunk of firewood. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the next branch.
Oh, dude. That was so close to the fence.
Is the fence safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, brother.
What?
It was perfect. It's like 2 feet from the fence. How are you feeling up there, Jake? Do you want to swap out?
No, I'm good, thank you.
I think I could totally take this from there now.
Thanks, bro. All right, tag line out. Now I'm gonna lower this line. Dude, look at all these ropes, dude. This is insane. can only rappel with 2 hands. What the heck?
It's hitting that one of those cedar limbs.
Thanks. I wonder if you could big shot me the water bottle.
Dude, I had a guy big shot me a Coors can when I was wreck climbing one time. That's pretty sick.
Did it work?
Yeah.
All right, so I have.
So maybe I need to.
I have almost 0 on it now.
Oh, perfect. Yep. Do you think I should put this like way lower than the other one, or kind of at the other one, and then?
Probably at the other one because it's only gonna get lighter. If you're gonna take a big, are you gonna take a big piece?
I'm gonna take at that like a 12 footer.
I mean, honestly, it's at a point where you can probably. I just don't want. I don't want you to have to climb up and down a bunch.
Me neither.
So I mean, if you just put it like at the area where that one's at, you're probably fine.
All right, go ahead and crank that. Oh wow, it's like lifting it. Oh yeah.
You think it's fine right there, or you want me?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna do that Dutchman thing again. Low on my back. That was honestly like kind of tough with that saw.
Do you need a bigger saw?
I definitely don't want a bigger saw.
I mean, I totally understand that, but I mean, I can send you up the 88 if you want. What do you think? Do you think we think you need any more than that?
No, I think you're fine there.
Cool. Yeah, this one's loosey-goosey. You can. Are you about to rip through that Blake's hitch and let that be what it is?
Yep. Blake's hitch days are over. What do you think? One more and then we can do it? Like one more advancing it and everything, and then we can lower it?
I think so.
Broke off because I was too low on my back cut. All right, you want to undo one of them? Ready? Yep. All right, go ahead and crank that. All good?
Yep, everything's tied off.
Isaac, you are good at sharpening saws. Both saws have cut really nice.
Nice. Thanks, man.
What the heck? My Apple Watch says it looks like you've taken a hard fall. That's not a good sign.
That's the worst, man.
I don't remember taking a hard fall.
Jake, I knew he was old. He had life alert.
What do you think? Do you think like if we notch it, we could just lower it down with the 2 devices, Randy? Or do you think I should do another log?
From what I saw, as I kind of splitting hairs, like I think just to be safe, another log would be ideal.
Yeah. All right, let's undo the GRCS.
I think you're crazy, man.
I was hoping you'd say that. It's so hard to like even split these into 2 days because it's not like you want to re-climb something like this, you know what I mean?
Like getting it brushed out and like, oh, we'll deal with wood tomorrow. Leave it.
Yeah, then hiking back up it.
Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to do this morning.
Like I hate to make my guys work so late, but it's like, dude, I don't know how to like do this any different.
I am very impressed and ecstatic about how smooth this job went.
Thanks. Yeah, me too. I'm just glad the worst of it's over.
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
Like this could have been such a hairy setup. We didn't have all this gear and.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, we used like all of our stuff. I wonder how much money worth of stuff we used for this job.
It'd take a minute to add up, but you added everything.
I feel like we can follow this thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Take one more.
Oh.
3 more.
Look at that.
Dude, nice freaking job, dude.
Thanks, man.
Nice job, Jake.
Thanks. Sam did say it first.
Yeah,
That was gnarly.
that was gnarly.
I'm not forgetting that one anytime soon. Probably in that tree for 5 hours or more. I'm just like, I'm pretty gassed. Well, I guess we're not done yet. We got one more cut to do.
Or do you think if we just let it down, it'll just uproot and go down all the way?
I kind of want to see that.
Well, then I'd feel kind of bad though, because then you'd have this huge root ball.
Or you don't think if when it's down on the ground, we cut it, it'll just fall back down?
Maybe, yeah, maybe. I should have just untied it. I didn't even know why I left it tied. We could just follow it.
Do you think it's gonna stay when we undo them?
I'm like 50-50. I think it will stay.
Want to put money on it?
Isaac, I didn't know you bet. Yeah.
Sorry.
What are you? What are we betting?
Be honest. Is that how you lost your tooth?
Yeah, man. I gambled away my tooth. Yeah.
Bookie caught up with him.
Oh yeah, we got a new bar on it, huh?
That's looking like a perfect bar for me to bet.
All right, no more pressure on it. We released the ropes. It's just standing there, so now we're just gonna follow it. 661, 36-inch bar. Dude, the thing, that sucks, dude. I nailed something right in the back cut.
That's how it goes.
Dude, well, it was really good for like 10 seconds, Isaac.
You need another saw?
No, it'll go.
Want me to come roundhouse kick it? Because that's not a problem for me.
Can you backflip on it?
Nice.
Dude, that's a big tree.
Yeah, it's a pretty big tree.
Dude, it's the second I put it in the back cut, I felt it. I don't know what it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. That sucks, man. That's so crazy. That tiny little thing just like wrecks the chain.
Yeah.
All right, 5:15. Try to get out of here. We'll clean up all the rigging gear tomorrow. I think I'll end this video. That tree really took it out of me, honestly. I know I'm being a baby about it, but dude, it was really nerve-wracking, but it was also physically really difficult. First of all, the rigging lines are really heavy, and then all the other ones, all the opposing forces, and getting stuff tangled, pulling up saws, it's really intensive. And then chucking the branches out, like cutting them and then fishing them out. So it's like really physically exerting. It's also extremely scary. Also, with all the ropes, it's extremely irritating. So it's like, I'm just like, I'm glad that I've got Aaron here, because I probably wouldn't have. In the past, when I've done jobs like this, usually a lot of times I don't film them because it takes too much bandwidth to try to, like, I'm so focused on what I'm doing. And a tree like that, like, my guys could have done that, but I just feel better about doing those myself. I don't know, maybe that's controlling or something, but I just prefer to do something like that myself than to send somebody up it. So all in all, everything went great, but it took a long time. It's 5:15. We got here at 8:30. It's at least 20 hours. Yeah, but no, I mean, it's just crazy the time it takes to set up. It's crazy, but yeah, everything went well. I'm really happy with how it went, but I'm pretty tired. I'm glad it's over. All the gear that we use in this video, you can buy at sappysupplies.com. I sell all this stuff. And let us know if you'd like us to cut your trees. We would love to do it. We're in Pearson, King County, Washington. So nice job, Aaron. Nice job, boys. You guys did great today. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.